Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Mike from Bearded Comics, but I'm sure you guys know, and yeah, you already know that, and I appreciate that. I appreciate every single one of you. You can support whoever you want, and yet you support me. You are fools. Just joking. I appreciate it. I sincerely do. It's going to be kind of a crazy video. A lot to discuss. A lot to kind of go over. I guess we'll start by pointing at the shirt here. Saturday, May 3rd is going to be Free Comic Book Day. Yes, I am a participant. Yes, I will have crazy numbers of free comic books. I want all of you to come and enjoy the Free Comic Book Day festivities. I'll probably be doing a sale of some sort. What that is, I don't know yet, because we need to get through this weekend. And what is this weekend? Huh? I can't hear you. That's right. 1 year anniversary. One-ish year. May 22nd is technically my first day that I was open. June 22nd being the grand opening. But this Saturday, April 19th, will be my one-ish year anniversary for the store. And that is because of you. And that is because of you and your support and your willingness to come out and give me your hard-earned money for my cool comic books. Some of the hard to find stuff, right? And all of your collections have grown immensely since we've known each other, right? But anyway, this Saturday, April 19th, Stuart Sager will be here. Has worked on such things as Conan and Vampirella and Batman, Joker. He has his own book that he made, Shiver in the Dark. He's been in the industry for a long time. He will be having his G.I. Joe exclusive on site, as well as Batman 158, the special cover that he did for that. So there will be some goodies. Gavin Smith will also be here. He is one of the current artists for Ninja Turtles, as well as Godzilla. He made his own book called Heart Piercer. I will have many copies of the Heart Piercer books, many number ones, and I believe I have 2, 3s, and 4s still available. So if you didn't pick that up, I highly suggest you do so. Not only because it's a great book, but you can have it signed. I mean, why would you pass that opportunity? Easy pickings, my friends, easy pickings. So anyway, both of them will be on site. If you haven't seen my Facebook page, we've even featured the raffle items that they will be giving away. Stuart did a whole new cover, clamshell and all, for a coverless X-Men 94. X-Men 94 being the second appearance of Storm, Nightcrawler, Colossus, and Thunderbird, and the fourth overall appearance of Wolverine. It is a very hard to find book. It's a very sought after book. And it was just a recent addition to my own collection, to be honest with you, because it's elusive. It's very elusive. Lots of people like it. Every X-Men fan needs to have that book in their collection for many reasons. So if you don't have that book, you have the opportunity to win that book. You spend $100 in the store, you get a raffle ticket. You show up on April 19th, and just by walking through the door, you get a raffle ticket. And at the end of the night, Stuart and Gavin will be drawing their respective tickets for their respective books. Now, I told you about Stuart's book. Now, Gavin, Gavin, Gavin. I gave him a coverless TMNT number 1 from the most recent series, and I suggested, lightly requested, that he do a super shredder on the book. Now, not only did he put super shredder on the book, but he also did the 4 turtles and recreated the scene from Turtles 2 where Shredder busts out of the fallen dock and stands before the turtles, all supersized and massive and intimidating. I would be juicing my shell, if you know what I mean, if I saw something like that crawl out from the rubble and stand before me. And let that be a hashtag for day. Hashtag juicing the shell. It was a thing. It's a thing. Like I said, go on my Facebook, check it out. YouTubers, if you don't have Facebook, you can message me direct, if you will. And then I'll even send you pictures of it. It is incredible. Incredible. As a turtle fan, it is... I want it. I want it. I want both of them. I really do want both of them. It's tough being a comic book store owner doing these events and having these super cool items, kind of pass through you into the ether and into the hands of fellow collectors, because I want it all. I want it all. I want to have the collection of everything that I've ever kind of stumbled and come across. It just can't happen. It can't happen. One of these days, I'll have a crazy collection, as if I already don't. But yeah, can't have everything, my friends. But I'm happy that I know somebody that has been in my store that is going to get these things and take care of them, because I can trust you guys to take care of these things, right? Yes. Anyway, so April 19th, be here. We even got 10 vendors showing up, cards, toys, collectibles, comics. I've got a couple other comic book friends showing up because, not every comic book artist every comic book vendor has the same product. I am taking requests. If there's things that you guys are looking for, I can pass it along to them to make sure that they go through their stock and bring anything that they can. We've had a request for Volume 1 Thunderbolts. We've had a request for Ninja Turtles. We've had a request for Invincible, because everybody requests Invincible. But it's, just let me know, or you can reach out to them too. We've done vendor announcements for every person, and we've featured everybody that's going to be here, so you can reach out to them direct, and let them know what you're after. Anyway, the other thing I wanted to show off, so if you didn't already see, we are going to be giving away $500 in prizes, right? And how do you get some of the $500 worth of prizes? That does not include the raffles, by the way. Those raffle items, those are good things. $500 in raffles or $500 in prizes by the first 100 people that come to the event will get a special Easter egg. And inside says Easter eggs will be a piece of candy and the potential of a winning ticket of sorts. So whether it be ducks or comic book bundles or a gift certificate or whatever, that's your chance. First 100 people. And what you want is this guy. You're wanting the golden egg. My Wonka loving friends, you want the golden egg. The golden egg, though, there's a trick. There's a trick to get the golden egg. Of course, I'm not going to disclose how to get said golden egg, but the golden egg is the slab that you can potentially win. But you'll have to be here to find out how to get the golden egg. Anyway, so eggs. Are you guys ready to do what's in the box? After all the yakking that I've delivered, I'll start with some cool things. I got some slabs and I got some back issues here that are going to be hitting the shelf. and some really cool VHS for you VHS lovers. Some of you may or may not know, I have a buddy that is in Mexico City. He helps take care of the Mexico City Comic-Cons, and because of that, he has the access to really cool exclusives. This was a Spawn #1 reprint deal that you could get at Mexico City Comic-Con. And these are all foil covers. It's kind of hard to see with the glare and the bags, but these are all #1 reprints. This one is like kind of the elusive one for Spawn collectors, because this was a black and white. I believe it was a store exclusive, like a retailer exclusive. But the black and white cover is always hard to get your hands on. These are all in Spanish. Big surprise, being a Mexico City Comic-Con exclusive. But they're here. So this one potentially has been spoken for. This one could be potentially spoken for. I don't know. But if you want them, if you're after them, reach out to me and let me know. We'll go from there. And Matt from the UK, if you see this video, I have yours at home, so don't worry about these, okay? And yes, I ship and sell people all around the world. I have worked with people from the UK. I've worked with people from France. I've worked with people from Australia. You know, if you want it and you're willing to pay the shipping, let's figure it out, right? A couple other things. Couple rad Iron Man #150, classic Doom fighting covers. These books have really been increasing in value for the last couple of years, really. Surprisingly, I thought it was one of those Doom, must-have FOMO kind of things, but it's still going up in value. So I really don't know. Yeah. Doom lovers, Iron Man lovers, classic cover lovers. Classic cover lover. That sounds like a 70s rock band, right? Some of those power ballad bands from the day. Anyway, Iron Man 150. I have 2 of them, and notice both of them are newsstands. So if you want one of these, let me know, or just swing in. Either way. Now this one, it's a Predator #1, my friends. This is the first appearance of Predator in a comic book. It's great shape, becoming a hard to find book. Predator is just increasing in popularity like crazy. They're getting ready to do the Predator versus Spider-Man book here in a month or two. And they did, the Predator versus Black Panther and Wolverine. He's a thing. He's popular. Again, #1, first appearance. The only drawback, and it's not even really that big of a drawback, this is a second print. So it is a fraction of the cost of the first print, but holds all the goodness of a first print. So, again, if you're after it, if you want it, come and get it. You know where to get it. Now, some slabs. The only drawback, and check this out, CGC now sends everything in a giant pillow. I could honestly sleep on this thing. I mean, it's dreaming of my books in 9/6s all night long, right? Or maybe even 9/8s. Depends how good my dreams are, right? 2-part packing pillow, right? I'm gonna take, well, that's the bottom, so I don't want the bottom. Let's do the tops, and woo! These are all from customers, right? Some of these books were bought off of my shelves and then immediately sent to CGC. So it makes me feel good that we got some good grades. but none of these are for resale. But you should know what I can do. You should bring them in. Any book that you have, we can get it off, send it off to get cleaned and pressed, and then slabbed accordingly. So this is an It's Jeff, or excuse me, Ben and Moore It's Jeff #1. Came back on 9.6. That's pretty rad, right? This one, Fantastic Four 28. Another Jeff cover. This is a Marvel Rivals cover. Also came back on 9.8. Right? Pretty sweet stuff there. I'm just thumbing through for some good ones. This one came off my shelves as well. My buddy Brandon, going to start leaning into the Mark Spears Monsters stuff, as if he hasn't already been. But Mark Spears Monsters #3, the foil flip cover, right? I'm happy that they put the Dracula on front because, I mean, why wouldn't you, right? But yeah, notice 9.8, beautiful, let's say, beautiful. This one, Uncanny X-Men #1. This did not come off my shelves, but this was purchased by a person outside of that frequents the store, bought it online, got it pressed and cleaned, came back a 9.8. Beautiful road cover. Am I right? Oh, I know that I'm right. Okay, this one, we'll skip this one. We'll leave this one for last, I think. A buddy of mine, huge in the G.I. Joe. You may have seen his his stuff featured on videos before, but he had a number 100 slabbed at a 9.4. He had a 155 come back as a 9.6. I think that's like an $800 book or a $1,000 book. Stupid. Brian, you. G.I. Joe Special #1. Classic McFarlane homage cover. This also pressed, cleaned, came back a 9.6. That's a cool book, my friends. I've actually never even seen one of these in person until he brought this in. This book has always eluded me, never shown up in collections, nothing. I would definitely keep that if I ever found it, but nope. This one, a customer of mine, just like the cover. I wanted to get this slab for himself. Spider-Punk #1, Wolf variant cover, 7.5. Pretty cool. It's a cool book. A buddy of mine doesn't think he'll ever find these again and wanted to get them slabbed for his own personal collection. You do you, my friends. You pick whatever you want for whatever reasons you want. You can get it slabbed. Infinity Gauntlet #1 came back a 5, and then a Transformers #1 came back a 5. This was a first print newsstand. Newsstand books are hard to find. First prints, hard to find for that book, kind of. But it's pretty rad, right? Now this one, I actually had to, submit this one manually, because they will, they don't, CGC, CBCS, their database, while expansive, is not always all-inclusive, right? There's always something out there that they've either never graded, never seen, and there's rarities. You never know. This one, however, is a rare book, but it's in the foreign market. So one thing I like to do here at the store is I like to try to find and sell foreign books, just for the novelty factor. I mean, you never know what people are into. There's folks out there that try to collect the same book in every print version, so they get the Swedish version, they get the Spanish version, they get the Brazilian version, whatever. And you never know when those folks will cross your path. This book, Monstro de Patano, This is essentially a Brazilian copy of Swamp Thing. Now, it is number 73 on in their series. However, it does contain Swamp Thing number 37 and 38. Swamp Thing 37 is the first appearance of Constantine. So, this is the Brazilian release of the first appearance of Constantine. How cool is that, right? You never know what you're going to come across. You never know what folks are into. I'm happy that CGC was able to encapsulate this without a lot of headache. It was literally just filling out a form, putting in the published date, the number, the title, and then sending it off. And here we go. So, awesome. Keaton, thank you for bringing that in. Super rad, right? So anyway, so that's a bunch of slabs. If you want stuff slabbed, you want stuff pressed and cleaned, bring it in. I'll send it off. Absolutely no problem. Extreme close-up. I apologize. Now, some stuff that's hitting the back issues. The video's hitting 20 minutes now, so I apologize. But told you, had a lot to talk about today. I'm going to bundle these up and put them on the shelf. This is most of the Maximum Carnage series. Most. There are 14 total issues in the Maximum Carnage series. I have 11 of them here. We are missing 3, and then missing 13 and 14, I believe. So, number one of the series right there. Again, going to bundle those up, put them on the shelf for a bundle price, and then get somebody in the direction of getting their Maximum Carnage taken care of. You're just going to have to, get a few extra issues there. Staying on the Spider-Man kick, I'm not going to pull out all the issues, but the McFarlane Spider-Man run, I had all my number ones purchased, and I had pretty much everything from 20 and down purchased. Well, here's 2, there's 3, there's 4, there's 5, there's 6, there's 7, 8. I think you kind of get the drift, right? They're back. They are totally back. So there's a good chunk of them. I'm going to stand up here momentarily. And I'm just going to read off, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 38, 47. Is that enough? Is that enough for you? Then we've got some random Spider-Man issues, and then it jumps to, let's see, what should I show you? How about Invincible Iron Man that everybody's been after? There's 2, 4, and 5, right? There's a classic Iron Man Doom cover, number 149, and then a bunch of Predator. So, you think that Predator number 1 was it? No, there's, all the little mini-series here, and then a few issues of the main run. I'm going to just jump a few. And then we get to Terminator. So, you 90s fans, there's a Terminator number 1. How cool is that? Terminator number 1. And then several of the issues from the miniseries. So, super rad stuff there. And then, how about Lobo friends? I've been leaning into Lobo. I've been trying to find a bunch of Lobo because everybody's been asking for Lobo. With the Momoa announcements of him being Lobo, then I think it's going to be a thing, my friends. It's going to be a thing. And then this is pretty cool. I snatched these up in a heartbeat when I was super excited when I saw these. Tomb Raider 1, 3. What's that one? 4. Couple 5s. You get my drift. That one is a Joe Jusko cover. Why that one is not crazy expensive, I have no idea. But anyway, Tomb Raider fans, Walking Dead, handful of Walking Dead, Sandman Theater, which I know a lot of people are not into the Sandman Theater stuff, just because they want legit Sandman, so be it. And then there's just a bunch of random goodness. Here's an Akira number 8. Yeah, you guys like Akira? Ninja Turtles and Savage Dragon crossover number 1. Web of Spider-Man. Here's another black suit, number 365, or black cover, I should say. Let's see, and then yeah, just more Spider-Man. Oh, here's Spectacular Spider-Man. Let's see, let me get back to where I was here. So, number 7, was that 40, 82, 141, yeah, it's kind of all over the place, but the number 7 is pretty rad, right? First Carrion, Cosmic Spider-Man. Yeah. Skipping to the back for the blue foil. And I do have the Web of Spider-Man, the red one. And that one is actually still sealed. You don't find sealed copies very often. How about some Evil Ernie? You guys like some Evil Ernie? Right? Okay. Trying to blast through the last bit of this. We are at the VHS section. Some hard to find VHSs. How about Toxic Avenger, the first movie, with the upcoming movie with Peter Dinklage? That's going to be a thing, my friends. That's going to be a thing. How about some rare movies? Banned in America. Do you guys remember this? These series? Back pre-internet, when they would have just random people recording live events and shenanigans, and then some crazy stuff would happen, and then they take that video and sell it to these distribution companies. They make all these weird videos of stuff you can't see on TV, and it's pretty messed up. Blue Velvet, early Anthony Hopkins movie, first edition, first copy. The Craft, which is fun. Existence with Jude Law. If you guys like that. Silence of the Lambs. Horror movie enthusiast. I have a bunch of horror movies again. How about George Romero's Day of the Dead? Here's Metropolis. By the way, I forgot to mention, Blue Velvet is a David Lynch movie. So if you guys don't know who David Lynch is, don't need to listen. Those of you that do know who David Lynch is, it's a David Lynch movie. Did not know that. Kind of want to watch it, just because. Anyway, quick rundown. Phantasm, Scary Movie, Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. Batman Forever, Eyes Wide Shut. The Ring, Phantasm 1 and 2. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. All on VHS. So, anyway, that's going to do it for the video. I'll wrap it up here. I hope to see you guys all Saturday. Like I said, it's going to be a thing. Be nice, be patient, because I'm anticipating a lot of people. Check the parking maps on my Facebook page. The courthouse is closed. But there are several little parking lots around here, all within a block or two. So let's hope that the rain stays sectioned to the morning. And then it's just a beautiful day in the neighborhood, right? And then we'll go there, my friends, and everything should be fine. And I hope all of you have a pleasant day. And I will see you, today, tomorrow? But I'll definitely see you Saturday. Enjoy, guys. Excelsior!